Are you guys ready to talk about what happened on The Other Way, episode 20? Because I am. So let's start with Mary and Brandan, okay? Because they had a wedding day from absolute hell. I still cannot believe this wedding actually happened. Like, they are a married couple. They are legally married. And did anybody catch Mary being like, oh, well, in the Philippines, we don't have divorce, so he stuck with me forever? Bitch, you did that on purpose, didn't you? So on their wedding day, there's still a lot of tension between the two. They're kind of still not talking. They haven't recovered from the fight that they had. And I just can't imagine being in a bad place on my wedding day with my future husband. Like, if we're not talking the whole time, that's a red flag. Maybe you should reassess your relationship. But then at the same time, I understand why. I used to work with a lady who married her first husband and got divorced like 3 months after because she said things were rocky. But they had spent so much money, so much time. Their wedding was all planned, all paid for. So she felt like she had no other options other than to just like go through with it. So she did. She put her problems away and just kind of slapped a smile on her face, got married, did the whole damn thing. And then after all the warm and fuzzies went away from the wedding, their problems came back. Now, another red flag was her grandfather couldn't come. Lolo could not come to the wedding because he had to work and they wouldn't give him a day off. So, yeah. Brandan's mom has a little chit chat with him as he's getting ready to walk down the aisle with Mary. And she's like, you know what, Brandan, you need to man up, okay? You are a father now, okay? Or you're going to be a father. You're going to have a child who depends on you. And you're going to be a husband now. You need to be a provider. Okay, you need to be a provider. I want a provider. She said that, but in a much nicer way.
I haven't met anyone that could make me feel the way that you make me feel. I promise you that you will never have to worry about me abandoning you. I see my future with you. I love you more than anything.
I just want you to know that I love you so much. I know that we're fighting a lot, but I want to spend my life, my whole life with you forever.
Okay, so this is when my absolute worst nightmare happened. So they're just chilling, they're vibing, and then all of a sudden Brandan sees this dark cloud that's approaching them, and he's like, where did that come from? What is that smoke? Like, is something on fire? No, worse. It's a cloud of bugs. They're all swarming together in a large group, and they're big. Okay, they're big. They're like the size of my thumbnail. Well, it looked a little, no, my entire, no, not my thumb. You know what I mean.
Jeez.
When I saw the number of bugs on Brandan's shirt, oh, I would have lit myself on fire. I would have jumped into a puddle of gasoline, rolled around in it, and lit myself on fire. I would have burned to death. That would have been better than being eaten alive by bugs. Honestly, if that were to happen to me, like right now, I don't know what I would do. I feel like I would close my eyes, shut my mouth. Can you imagine I open my mouth for a second to scream and they all fly in there? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Let's move on to Shekinah and Sarper. This is a continuation of the Turkish bathhouse date where Sarper basically demanded that Shekinah give him kids. By the way, a lot of people thought that in my last recap, I was saying that Sarper wanting kids was not okay, and that is not what I meant at all. Okay, maybe I wasn't explaining it well enough, but basically what I meant was that I think it's very unfair that Sarper is now wanting kids after Shekinah had made it very clear from the very beginning that kids were off the table, and he agreed. And yes, he's allowed to change his mind. Maybe he didn't want kids in the beginning, but now he really does, and that's totally fine. I am not mad about that. I am mad that she has made it clear that she's never having kids, and he's continuing to pressure her, to shame her, to make her feel bad about not wanting kids. Like, that is not okay. So she's over this conversation. She walks away.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Really?
Really?
Sarper thinks Shekinah's being so rigid and so, it's just like she won't bend for him. And he feels like he's done so much bending for her in this relationship. I personally don't really know what he's done other than getting rid of his janky ass bed. But yeah, he keeps saying, she should compromise. She should bend her ways for me.
I was like this strict, but I'm bending like that right now. But she's...
Kids are not something that you should compromise. And that's for both people. Now, Shekinah really surprised me in this episode because she put her foot down, honey. She always comes off as demure, as kind of passive. And today she was not playing. She was not. She said, if you're going to demand kids from me, we do not have a future together. And Sarper goes,
You don't even cry right now.
Why should I cry
You
right
are
now?
on the verge of losing me and you don't cry. You are a very bad past. You pick up very wrong guys.
Now you're one of them.
Really?
Yeah.
then she talks about how much she's been through, like nothing surprises her anymore. And he acknowledges her very, very bad past. But we didn't get any context of her very bad past. Like what happened? I want to know details. So they go back and forth threatening each other that they're going to break up with the other person. And then Sarper tells her to book her flight home. Oh, wow.
You're one of them now.
I am your
How does
past
it
right
feel?
now, right?
You're about to be.
You are threatening me.
No, I'm just
Yeah, you're
making you
threatening
a
me.
promise. If you're going to carry on like this, you're going to lose me.
Do you think that I care? It will take 2 days for me to forget, okay? 2 days.
Thank you for letting me know that.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me know.
Book your flight then. As soon as possible. Okay?
I will.
Wow, wow, wow. Congratulations, Sarper. You win the #1 award for being the biggest douche. Ho, ho, ho. Merry effing Christmas. Santa Claus and Elf on the Shelf have to deliver these Christmas gifts to the neighborhood kids despite their nasty fight and their breakup.
Here we go. Here, that's for you, baby.
After they're done, Johan's ready to bounce. Okay, he doesn't want to have anything else to do with her. Just being in her presence for a second longer is really giving him a hard time. So he's like, all right, I'm going to pack my stuff and then I'm going to go. And Danielle's like, is that what you want? And he goes, what do you want? And she goes, I want you to be my husband. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Please, God, no. God, no. No, 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 no. No, just freaking break up because I cannot handle another season of you guys. Like, please don't do this to us. By the way, when did she get that ginormous tattoo of his name on her arm? Like, it's all across her arm. What? How did I miss that? Like, when did she get that? It is huge. Johan. What is it? Her left arm or her right arm? Whatever. Her left. I think it's her left. It just says Johan all across her arm in big giant cursive letters. Listen, I don't even understand what she's trying to reconcile. Like, what is wrong with you? Johan is totally over it. He can't wait to get the fuck out of there and start looking for another American hoe who will shower him with gifts and love and a house and a car and some allowance. So he starts packing his clothes and Danielle's like, no, I paid for those clothes, so you can only take the clothes that you paid for. What, bitch? Didn't you buy those for him? Like, what are you talking about? He's been wearing those clothes and you're just gonna take it from him? What the are you gonna do with those clothes? It's not like they're brand new and you can return it and get your money back. Like, are you gonna go donate it to Goodwill? Are you gonna fucking have a tax sale and try to sell them off for like $2? You are petty as just let him take his clothes. Okay, so she's like, no, I paid for those, so I'm gonna keep them. You can't take them. She literally grabs the shirts, all the shirts that she bought for him.
No. Tú solo tienes la ropa tú tienes antes de yo comprar toda tu ropa. No, Yohan. Todo de eso yo compra. So tú
Toda mi ropa me voy a llevar.
Yohan.
So he continues to pack his clothes with the hangers on them. And she goes, no. I paid for those hangers. You can't take those hangers. Are you freaking kidding me, girl? Are you freaking... They're like 10 for $1.99. Let him take the mother freaking hangers. Why is she being so petty? Like, this is so unattractive and it's so cringy. So then he goes over to the other side and starts grabbing his hats. And she's like, no. I'd pay for this one and that one and that one. You are not taking those. And he's like, oh my God.
No. You're not leaving enough. No, enough.
She physically stops him from being able to leave the room with the clothes, like his clothes. I know a lot of them were bought by Danielle, but come on, he's been wearing them. Like, they're his. And so he's like, you know what? You want to play this game? I'm going to take Gizmo, the dog. And she's like, no, you're not. And he was like, well, I bought the dog. I paid for the dog. She's like, that's my dog. And you guys know I love dogs. Okay. I was not okay when I initially saw the preview that he was taking her dog away from her. But after watching this, like, I can understand why he wanted to, because she is being so freaking petty. So then, yeah, by that logic, he should take the dog because he paid for it. But anyway, she freaks the fork out, and this is where like the fourth wall is broken and you see the producers, and Danielle's like, get the fuck out, everybody. I don't know what happened or how this happened, but she was able to get the dog back because she held Gizmo and she shut the door and told everybody to get the fork out. And that's what happened.
You're not human. I want everyone out of my house now. I want everyone out of my house now. All of you, get out. Get out.
Well, that's it for the recap. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.